Hello, hello. I'm rebooting my YouTube channel, maybe, question mark. I actually haven't decided if I will or not yet, but, or if I'll just, like, show this to a select few people or whatever, but, regardless, it's about time for my annual replaying of Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky, which is probably my favorite game of all time. And this year I figured why not report it and do like a proper playthrough. So yeah, I ended up doing the quiz over and over until I got a Pokemon that I was pretty satisfied with, as you can see. So that you guys didn't have to be bored watching that. And you know, just dealing with me resetting and trying to figure out what, you know, nature's a Pokemon that I want to be and so on. Anyway, I'm a Piplup, as you can see. And now I have to choose my partner, which I have not really put that much thought into. Pokemon I want for a partner. So I can't choose any water types, obviously. Not particularly liking this page too much. I'm kind of considering Fampi, even though it's maybe objectively the worst starter. Just because I haven't gone as it in a while, you know? Otherwise, maybe Eevee or Shinx. I do like Munchlax, though. It's between those, I reckon. And I think I might be leaning towards Shinx. Am I? I'll go with Fampi because it's the partner, so I don't have to deal with the shit moveset. My partner can deal with that. And yeah, I just haven't gone as Fampi in a while, so I wanted to do that. Now, what I do when I play this game in recent years is name myself, like the player myself, my own name, and name the partner after my girlfriend. So I feel a bit bad doing that now that I've shat on Fampi so much, but she knows I like Fampi, so I think it's okay. We'll see. If there's no part 2, she's killed me. No. Let's see. Right. Okay. Chapter 1, A Storm at Sea. Oh god, do I have to... I will read this. I'm not a voice actor. Bear with me. Whoa. Whoa. Are you okay? No, don't let go. Just a little longer. Come on, hang on. No, I can't. Hold on. Whoa. That felt really embarrassing. The old Sharpedo bluff. Ugh. Where am I? I can't. Drifting off. No. I refuse to be paralyzed by this any longer. This is it. I have to steal my courage today. Pokemon detected. Pokemon detected. Whose footprint? Whose footprint? The footprint is Fampi's. The footprint is Fampi's. Ugh. That was too shocking. Phew. I can't work up the courage to go in after all. I told myself that this is the day, but... I thought that holding onto my personal treasure would inspire me. I just can't do it. I'm such a coward. This is so discouraging. I reckon I'll make this maybe 2 hours-ish long, this first episode. Hey Zubat, did you get a load of that? You bet I did, coughing. That little wimp was pacing around. Had something good, right? That wimp had something, that's for sure. It looks like some kind of treasure. Do we go after it? We do. I love this fucking game's soundtrack. Oh wow, what a pretty sight. When the weather's good, the crabby come out at sundown to blow bubbles. All those bubbles catching the setting sun's rays off the waves. It's always beautiful. This is where I always come when I'm feeling sorry for myself, but it makes me feel good to be here, like always. Coming here is uplifting, it cheers me up. Hey, what's that? What's going on over there? Whoa, someone's collapsed on the sand. What happened? Are you okay? You're awake. You're finally... I'm sorry, Skyrim moment. That's a relief. Where am I? You weren't moving at all. I was seriously worried. Do you remember how you ended up unconscious out here? I was unconscious? What happened? Well, I'm Lynn. Glad to meet you. And who are you? I've never seen you around before. What? You say you're a human? You look like a totally normal Piplup to me. It's true. I've turned into a Piplup. But how did this happen? I don't remember anything. You're a little odd. Are you pulling some kind of trick on me? You're telling me the truth. Alright then, your name. What's your name? My name? That's right, my name is... Mary. I like to stylize like... Fuck. I like to stylize it like this sometimes. Oh, Mary is your name. Okay, well you don't seem to be a bad Pokemon at least. Sorry that I doubted you. More and more bad Pokemon have been turning up lately, if you see. Many Pokemon have gotten aggressive lately. Things have grown somewhat lawless. Ouch. Well, I do beg your pardon. Hey, why'd you do that? Hehehe, can't figure it out. We wanted to mess with you. Can't face up to us, can you? What? That's yours, isn't it? No, that's... Sorry, kiddo, we'll take that. Ah! Whoa-ho-ho. Not gonna make a move to get that back? What's the matter? Too scared? I didn't expect that you'd be such a big coward. Come on, let's get out of here. See you around, chicken. Hehehe. Oh. What should I do? That's my personal treasure. It means everything to me. If I lose that... No, there's no time to waste. I've got to get it back. Hey, can I get you to help me? Yes. Really? You'll really help? Thank you, let's go quickly. Okay. Beach Cave, floor 1, or basement floor 1. First of all, let's do that, and we'll Fampi's group IQ group E, so it shouldn't get any shouldn't have, what do you call it, that annoying IQ skill, that dedicated traveler, that's what I'm thinking of. And I deactivated the non-damaging moves because they don't do damage. Also, I do appreciate that, you know, all the new and returning starters and explorers of Sky got egg moves, right? But it really pisses me off that they gave Fampi ancient power. I have issues with a few other ones as well, like Riolu. That should have gotten Bullet Punch instead of like Bite or whatever it was. Fampi should have gotten Ice Shard because its moveset really fucking sucks in Mystery Dungeon. It doesn't get a single good ground move, despite being a ground type, and so automatically that is fucking shit. And secondly, like Ice Shard hits an extra space away and it hits through teammates, which Fampi doesn't get a move like that normally, like outside of egg moves. So by being the player or partner, you've automatically shot yourself in the foot as a Fampi, because you're just never going to have access to that move. You need to hatch one from an egg and hope that it has Ice Shard as an egg move. Sorry about speeding it up. I actually don't really play on my legitimate DS console with sound, so I'm not used to the sound speeding up whenever I press the speed up button, so bear with me. I will say Ancient Power is worth it just for that. Like that one specific instance of Fampi getting an Omni boost, but it's okay. Plus, it already gets a rock move and rollout by level up anyway, so like, what were they thinking giving it another one? I did pay a little bit of attention to IQ groups when I chose my partner as well, because Piplop's Group F, and I don't want to have another Group F. And I figured that Group F make for pretty good fighters, so I may as well have like a Group E, which is more like defensive, to be able to take hits for me. Plus, you don't need that. There's no good items in this dungeon. Oh, I mean, there are, but like, first of all, I only get one actual item while I'm here for the first time, so I'm not actually worried about picking anything up. I just regular attack that guy to finish him off. Alright, I have an Oran Berry, that's fine. There is an objectively good item, it's just a little bit boring. And I want to get as much experience as I can. And potentially get some moves. Odor Sleuth, I don't need that. I have Ancient Power, so I can hit ghost types. Seems like he's getting some good defense boosts though, which is good for a Group E Pokemon. Hey. Well, if it isn't our old friend, the Big Chicken. What do you mean chickens exist in the Pokemon universe? That's not real. Ugh. Give me back what you stole from me. That's my personal treasure, it means everything to me. Treasure, you say? So that thing really is valuable, huh? It could be worth more than we hoped for, I'd say. We ought to try selling it. Who knows, maybe it might get a good price. Whoa ho ho, all the more reason not to give it back. What? If you want it back that badly, come and get it. First boss battle, I really would have liked to have gotten Bubble for myself so I could have nailed one of these guys like immediately. I'll just settle for that, I suppose. 9. Oh, 20. It was a crit, no wonder. Okay. Ow, ow, ow. Ugh, we got roughed up. Blasted. How do we get wiped out by wimps like them? Ah, here you go. Take it then. Whoa ho ho. Don't think you're so awesome. Your victory was a fluke. Yeah, you just remember that. Oh, it's my relic fragment. Am I ever glad I actually did manage to get it back. It's only because you agreed to help me, Mary. Thank you, Mary. Also, a very minor issue I have with this game, because normally at this point I just like skip through all the dialogue because I've played it that many times, right? It's been out since fucking 2009. But the partner says the player's name a lot in this game. Like, there's one scene in particular that I'll point out when I get up to it. I'm sure I'll point it out. But it's like every fucking sentence. Anyway, thank you, seriously. I only helped because I happened to be there. Was that the right thing to do? I guess so. This Pokemon is clearly grateful. It's nice to be appreciated. Here's what they stole. This is a relic fragment. Well, at least that's what I started calling it. But this relic fragment, it's my precious treasure. You see, I've always liked legends and lore. I always get so excited when I hear tales from the past. Don't you feel the same way? Hidden troves full of treasure and strange relics. Uncharted territories veiled in darkness, and new lands just waiting to be discovered. Such places must be full of unimaginable gold and treasure. And history. Wouldn't it be amazing to make historic discoveries? That's what I always dream of. It's all exciting to me. So one day, I happened to come across my relic fragment. I admit that it looks like junk, but take a closer look. See, that inscription forms a strange pattern, doesn't it? It's true, there is a strange inscription. I've never seen a pattern like this. There must be some significance to this pattern. This relic fragment must be the key to legendary places, to areas where precious treasures lie. Whoops. At least that's the feeling I get. That's why I want to join an exploration team. This fragment must fit into something somewhere. I want to discover where that is. I want to solve the mystery of my relic fragment. So earlier I tried joining an exploration team as an apprentice, but I chickened out. What about you, Mary? What are you going to do now? You lost your memory, and you somehow transformed into a Pokemon. Do you have anywhere to go and stay after this? If not, can I ask a big favor? Would you be willing to form an exploration team with me? I'm convinced that I can form an effective exploration team with you, Mary. So will you, please? Well, what should I do? I'm getting recruited out of the blue. I don't know what an exploration team is. What should I do? Should I join this Pokemon and form an exploration team? Yeah, sure. It's true, I do have nowhere to go. I don't have any clue about what I should do next. I guess it wouldn't hurt to team up with Lynn for now. Maybe I'll eventually discover who or what I am by hanging out with this Pokemon. Okay, that's settled. Yes? Really? You'll form an exploration team with me? Yes, thank you. We're going to be a great combination. Let's make this work. First, we should go to Wigglytuff's place and sign up as apprentices. That's why we need to train to become a first-rate exploration team. I'm sure the training will be very tough. But let's give it our best, Mary. As soon as Fampi said something about a great combination, I instantly thought of how we're both weak to grass. And so, Lynn and Mary formed an exploration team. This turned out to be their very first step into many fantastic realms of adventure that awaited their arrival. Yeah, sure. Chapter 2, The New Guild Recruits. This is Wigglytuff's guild. To form an exploration team, you need to register your team here. Then you have to train until you become a first-rate exploration team. Yikes. Isn't there something just a little odd about this place? No, I've got Mary with me this time. I have to be brave. Pokemon detected, Pokemon detected. Whose footprint? Whose footprint? The footprint is Fampi's. The footprint is Fampi's. Well, no, I have to be strong. You may enter. Someone's with you, so get that stranger to stand up there. They probably meant you, Mary. They said to stand up here. There's a grate covering the hole. It's made so that no one can fall through. Still, it's really strange. It looks like it'll tickle my feet or... Hey you, stranger. Get on the grate. Pokemon detected, Pokemon detected. Whose footprint? Whose footprint? The footprint is... What's the matter? Sentry? Sentry? What's wrong, Sentry Diglett? Uh... Uh... The footprint is... Maybe Piplups? Maybe Piplups? What? Maybe? But it's not a footprint you normally see around here. Ugh, that's pretty crummy. Checking the footprints of visiting Pokemon. That's your job, isn't it, Diglett? Yes, but I don't know what I don't know. What? Are they arguing? Sorry to make you wait. Well, it's true that you don't see many Piplup in these parts, but you don't seem to be bad. Okay, good enough. Enter. Yikes. I'm so nervous, so jittery. But I'm glad we're finally allowed in. My heart's pounding, though. Okay, let's go in. There's a hatch that leads underground here. Wow. So this is Wigglytuff's guild. So many Pokemon. I wonder if they're all on exploration teams. Excuse me. It was you two that just came in, right? Yes. I'm Chatter. I'm the Pokemon in the know around these parts. I'm the Guildmaster Wigglytuff's right-hand Pokemon. Now shoo, leave the premises. We have no time for salespeople or silly surveys. Off you go, if you please. No, that's not why we're here. We want to form an exploration team. That's why we came. We want to be trained as an exploration team. What? Exploration team? It's rare to see a kid like this want to apprentice at the guild, especially given how hard our training is. Surely the steady stream of Pokemon that run away from our rigorous training proves how true that is. Excuse me, is the exploration team training really that severe? What? Well, no. No. It's not true in the slightest. Our training program for exploration teams is as easy as can be. Well. I wish you had told me up front that you wanted to be an exploration team. Hee hee. His attitude suddenly changed, didn't it? Okay, let's get your team signed up right away. Follow me. Oh, anything wrong? Come on, over here. Quickly, please. This is the guild's entrance. Where did I get that from? This is the guild's second underground floor. This is mainly where the apprentices work. Team registration is this way. Come along, please. Wow, we're 2 floors under the ground, but you can still see outside. Oh, please, hush now. The guild is built into the side of a cliff. It's only natural that you'll be able to see outside. Now, here we are at Guildmaster Wigglytuff's chamber. On no account, I repeat, on no account should you be discourteous to our Guildmaster. Guildmaster, it's Chatter. I'm coming in. Guildmaster, I present to you 2 Pokemon who wish to join our guild as apprentices. Guildmaster, Guildmaster? Hiya, I'm Wigglytuff. I'm the guild's Guildmaster. You want to form an exploration team? Then let's go for it. First, we must register your exploration team's name. So tell me your team's name. Oh, our team's name? We didn't think of that. So what do you think would be a good name for us, Mary? The Bloopers, because we're both blue. I'm kind of impressed by that. I'm not normally that creative at names. And also, Fanpy doesn't stay blue forever if it evolves. Bloopers? Team Bloopers. Yeah, that's a good name. It suits us. All settled then? I'll register your team as Bloopers. Registering. All registered. Yumta! Congratulations. From now on, you're an official exploration team. I present you with this in commemoration. Wigglytuff set down a Pokemon Exploration Team Kit. A Pokemon Exploration Team Kit? Yep, is what every exploration team needs. Quick, open it up. Then open to the Pokemon Exploration Team Kit. Probably be easier for me to do it since Pampy doesn't exactly have hands. And neither does Piplup, to be fair, but wings are probably easier to use than feet for this. There was an Explorer badge inside, and a Wonder Map, and a treasure bag. Yeah, there are all sorts of great items in here. That's your Explorer bag. It's your official team badge, rather. Did I say bag for that as well, or like before? Whatever. It's your official team identification. And there's the Wonder Map, which is a wonder of convenience. Finally, there's a treasure bag. It lets you carry items you find in dungeons. Your successes as an exploration team can lead to bigger and bigger space for your treasure bag. It's a very wonderful bag. Have a peek inside your treasure bag. Lynn peered into the treasure bag. The joy ribbon was inside. A sky blue bow was also inside. I've never gotten a joy ribbon in there before, what the fuck? Maybe that's because I never choose Fampy. I wonder. Those two items are special. I'm sure they will help you on your adventures. Thank you. We'll do our best. Yup, but you're only apprenticing right now, so do your best to train. We will. Let's always do our best, Mary. This is your room. Great, we get beds. You'll live here while you work for us. Things will start getting busy for you tomorrow, so rise early and start living up to our code. Don't stay up late. Get to sleep early tonight. That is all. Forgot how dialogue heavy this damn game is. Oh, you still awake, Mary? My heart's been racing all day over every little thing, but I'm glad I finally made myself come here. I thought Wigglytuff would be scary, but he seems pretty friendly. We're going to experience all sorts of things starting tomorrow, but I'm not very scared. In fact, it's the other way around. I'm super excited about the adventures we'll face. Jesus, that was embarrassing. I'm feeling a little sleepy. Let's give it our all tomorrow. Okay, Mary, good night. Now I'm suddenly apprenticing at the guild. I gotta admit, it's pretty exciting to be in an exploration team, and it's fun to be friends with Lynn. But first things first, who am I? How did I turn into a Pokemon? How did I end up unconscious on that beach? I'm feeling sleepy too. Well, thinking about it won't help right now. I'd better focus on the guild's work for now. If I do that, well, everything should become clear eventually. I'll surely get to the bottom of this in time. Definitely want to save after that wall of dialogue. And there's more where that came from. Yes, I know how that works. The next morning. Hey there. Rise and shine. Ugh. My head is pounding. What a ridiculously loud voice. It almost blasted my eardrums. Why are you still asleep? Wake up. Ugh. My poor ears. Come on, snap out of it. I'm Loudred, and I'm a fellow apprentice. If you're late for our morning briefing, you'll be sorry, so move it. Guildmaster Wigglytuff has got a big temper. If you make him lose it, yowie, that would be one scary scene. Very scary, rather. I've got goosebumps just thinking about it. Yeesh. So anyway, I'm not about to get in trouble because you rookies got up late, so get it in gear. Ugh, my ears are still ringing. What did he say? Something about getting ready? Oh yeah, we signed up as apprentices at Wigglytuff's guild, that's right. But that means... Wow, we totally overslept. We've got to hurry, Mary. You're late, rookies. Hush, your voice is ridiculously loud. Everyone seems to be present. Very well, let us conduct our morning address. Guildmaster, the guild is in full attendance. Thank you, Guildmaster. Please address the crew. I'm not doing the snoring noises, I'm sorry. Guildmaster Wigglytuff never ceases to amaze me. Yeah, you got that right. Yup, looks like he's wide awake. Eek, his eyes are wide open, but he's fast asleep. Thank you, sir. We all value your words of wisdom. Okay, Pokemon, take our Guildmaster's words of wisdom to heart. Finally, let's not forget our morning cheers. All together now? I'm glad I only have to do this like twice, ever. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3. 1. Don't shirk work. 2. Run away and pay. 3. Smiles go for miles. Okay, Pokemon, get to work. Hooray! What should we do? Hey, you shouldn't just be wandering around there. You two come here. You're just beginners. We'll have you start off with this assignment. This is the job bulletin board. Pokemon from various regions post job requests here. You're aware that bad Pokemon are cropping up in greater numbers, right? Yep, because the flow of time is getting messed up. It's wreaking havoc, right? Which is why lots of bad Pokemon are appearing. The flow of time is getting messed up. Time? As in hours and minutes? Do they mean something has gone wrong with time here? And because of that, more and more bad Pokemon are popping up. What's going on here? Precisely. Time getting out of whack has caused an outbreak of bad Pokemon. Perhaps because of all that, we have noticed an increase in the number of jobs. In addition, and it's unknown if this is because of time's influence, there has also been a mass outbreak of mystery dungeons. Mystery dungeons? So Mary, you know how we got my relic fragment back yesterday? The place where we found it was a mystery dungeon. A mystery dungeon changes each time you go into it. There's a different layout and different items every time you enter. If you faint in the middle of a dungeon, you lose half of your money. You can even lose half your items or more. Finally, you get kicked right out. They're very strange places, but every time you go inside one, there are always new things to discover. They really are fantastic places to go exploring. Well, you're quite informed, aren't you? That makes things much easier for me to explain. Jobs all take place in mystery dungeons. So, let's look for a job that you should perform. Ah yes, maybe this will do. Oh really? Let's read it. Hello, my name is Spoink. An outlaw has run off with my most prized possession, my precious pearl. That pearl is life itself, to me. I think Spoink literally will stop bouncing. Like, if it stops bouncing because the pearl is... this isn't making sense. If the pearl in its head is removed, it stops bouncing and dies. I'm pretty sure that's literally what its Pokedex data says in the main games. But this is a spin-off, so it's all well and good to have stuff like this in it, I suppose. I just can't seem to settle down if that pearl isn't in its proper place atop my head. But I've heard my pearl has been sighted. It's said to be on a rocky bluff, but this bluff is reported to be extremely unsafe. I could never go somewhere so frightening. Oh, friendly readers, would you be so kind as to go to the bluff and get my pearl? I beg your help, exploration team members. From Spoink. Wait a second. We're going to fetch an item that someone dropped? I'd rather do something that's more of an adventure. I'd rather look for treasure or explore unknown places, things like that. Hush. Yikes. It's important that you rookies pay your dues. Now pay attention. I'll repeat the warnings again to make sure they stick. You'll be forced out of a dungeon and sent back here if either of you faints. You'll lose half your money, and you could lose half your items or more. You'd best be careful. If you've understood all that, I suggest you get on with the job. This must be the bluff's entrance. Spoink's mission description said the pearl is deep down on the basement 7th floor level. Sounds like a seriously dangerous place. Let's be careful. Let's do our best, Mary. Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm fast forwarding the tutorial. I'll try not to fast forward too much, to be honest. But I'm so used to doing it. Oh, finally level 6. No move. Oh. Yeah, I know what a max elixir is. I do it a lot, I'm sorry. Oops. Like, seriously, they should have just given Phanpy and Donphan access to dig, even though they don't learn it in the main games. Like, that would have been fine for a ground move. Even, like, Sand Tomb. I don't know. Oh yeah, pickup. Well, I'll let you do shenanigans with the geopebbles you just found, but... Pickup's a cool ability. You know, randomly Phanpy will find items. Give myself the sky blue bow. I'll put that and the Joy Rivet in storage, probably. Yeah, I know what geopebbles are. And so do you guys, because you just saw it. And may or may not have played this game before anyway. Alright, level 7 already. What item did you just get? Oh, a grass gummy. You can have that. Okay, IQ is... Okay. I know what an apple is, right? But IQ is genuinely one of my favorite things about this game, hands down. So every Pokemon starts off with these IQ skills, and as I mentioned before, there's the dedicated Traveler skill, which some groups start off with as well, which basically just means that as a teammate, a Pokemon with that skill will just, like, prioritize following the leader over fighting enemies. Still no water move? Damn. But yeah, they're just little things that, like, help out a Pokemon in a battle. I'm just gonna fast forward through that because I can't do anything while Wrap is active. And Phanpy being in Group E means that it gets access to Efficiency Expert, which is the earliest learned IQ skill, which I, as a Piplup and as a Group F Pokemon, don't actually get. So I definitely want to prioritize Phanpy's IQ for this first little part of the game. I don't know if I explained what Efficiency Expert was, which is that basically when you're like, this only applies to teammates, by the way. There are ones that do apply to the leader, but Efficiency Expert is just for, like, won't have any effect for player-controlled characters because you can just choose to not do it. But it basically just means that that Pokemon with that skill as teammates will prioritize attacking the Pokemon with the lowest amount of HP, which is pretty good. Oh, it's Constrict, not Wrap. And I'm definitely... Oops. I'm sorry about fast forwarding, I genuinely cannot help it. Oh, red gummy. I will say, the exception to... Like, I'll prioritize, like, whatever Pokemon is, like, the closest to learning its next skill or whatever. But, my exception to that will be if either of us find one of our favorite gummies. Because there's a gummy for every type. And, let me do that, so we can fight him 2v2. So for Phanpy being a ground type, that means that its favorite is brown gummies, and for me as a water type, my favorite is blue gummies. Oops. Also, you'll notice me walking on the water a little bit, and Phanpy cannot follow me there because not every Pokemon gets the ability to cross other terrains. And pretty much every water type, plus some other ones like, you know, Anorith and Lilip, and every levitating and flying Pokemon, like Pokemon that are visibly flying, can walk on water, and the flying and levitating ones can walk on lava and void. Fire types can walk on fire, and so on. Oh, look at that. This must be Spoink's pearl. Let's hurry back with it. Thank you. That pearl must be propped on top of my head, you see. I missed it so much. I just couldn't settle down without it up there. So I was just boinging and spraying everywhere. That's why I'm covered in dings and bumps. But thanks to you, that long nightmare is over. You have my sincere thanks. Got a protein, and a calcium, and an iron. And 2,000 buckaroonies. Oh wow, 2,000 Poke? All this money is for us? Of course. It's nothing compared to my pearl's value. Farewell. We're rich, Mary. We got rich just like that. Well done, team. Now hand that money over, if you please. Huh? Most of the money from jobs goes to the guildmaster, you see. And your team's share of the money comes out to this much. Huh? We keep only $200? Poke, rather? That's awful. Well, that's the guild's rule. You simply have to accept it. Everyone, thanks for waiting. I finished making dinner. Come on, dinner's on. Yeah. Oh, Piplup looks so happy. Ah, I'm done eating. Excellent meal. I'm stuffed for now and getting sleepy. Yep, I'm off to bed. Good night, gang. Good night. Listen, Mary. Wasn't today so hectic? So much happened. But I'm relieved that our first job was a success. It was really upsetting how Wigglytuff's guild took most of the money. That's just the cost of training, I guess. We can't do anything about it. But what made me really happy today, though, was getting thanked by Spoink. I'm getting sleepy. I'm going to sleep. Let's try our best again tomorrow. Good night, Mary. Chapter 3, The Scream. I will fast forward through, like, the regular, like, morning sequences. Like, that one was just how it always goes. Even this is, like, very, you know, not worth repeating myself every time. Oh, you two, still wandering around lost, it seems. Well, come with me. Huh? Last time we did a job, it was from the board on the other side. Correct. Today we'll have you do a job listed on this side. How is this different from the board on the other side? Take a closer look. Oh, look, Mary. There are posters up there that show a variety of Pokemon. Wow, they all look pretty cool. Are they famous explorers? Who are these Pokemon, chat up? The Pokemon posted here are outlaws. They're all shady characters, and they're wanted for committing crimes. Oh no, they're outlaws? Correct. So there are bounties on their heads. In other words, there is a cash reward if you capture one. There are so many aggressive Pokemon around these days that everyone's finding it hard to keep up with the problem. Wait, you're telling us to go out and catch these outlaws? I messed that one up, whatever. You can't be serious. That's not possible. Hee hee, just joking. The bad Pokemon out there come in all shades of badness. Some of those Pokemon are completely wicked through and through. But there are also bad Pokemon who are merely petty thieves, so you've got evil to naughty and everything in between. So I'm sure we can avoid giving you a job catching a super bad Pokemon. Hee. So look over these posters, then pick a Pokemon that looks weak enough for you to bring to justice. You say some are weak, but they're still bad Pokemon, aren't they? I'm scared of dangerous Pokemon. It's all part of your training. You'll work through it, I'm sure. But I suppose you do need to be prepared to confront a tough opponent, so I'll have someone give you a tour of the facilities. Hey, Bidoff. Bidoff? Yup. Huff, puff, huff. You called? Ah, Bidoff. These are the new recruits that just joined us. Take them and show them around the town. Yes, sirree. By golly, I'll do just that. Yup. You guys are lucky because you're not getting my Texan accent well. Like, I'm not voice acting any of these people, but if I was, I'd be busting out that and just be thankful you're not getting it. This is Bidoff. He's one of your fellow apprentices. I want you to pay attention to what Bidoff has to say and follow his orders. Off you go. Oh shucks, I'm overjoyed. Why's that? I'm glad to have members junior to me. I'm almost overcome right now. I might just blubber with happiness. Before you all signed on, I was the most recent rookie. Sniffle. Well, I best show you around. Come with me, please. I wonder if there's a reason he's so happy about that. Maybe something we can look into later, perhaps, in this very game. First things first. Here we have Krogunk. But to tell the truth, I don't have any idea what that Pokemon's up to. He always seems to be fiddling around with that big cauldron back there. It's all a mystery to me, yup. Over this way is the mess hall. And if you all look that way, you'll find the crew rooms. And this here leads to the Guildmaster's chamber. Next I'll guide you both around places outside the guild. I hear you can make a record of your adventure at the watering hole. Usually you make a record of your adventure by going to your bed at the guild. Yup. Seems you can make a record of your adventure over there too. By golly, it's a handy spot when you want to record your adventure frequently. This is the main square for the local Pokemon. It's called Treasure Town. Oh, I can tell you about Treasure Town too. That over there is Duskull Bank. We can save our money there. And that over there is the Electivire Link Shop. That's where you can do things like link moves together, but it looks as if Electivire isn't here today. Here we have Kecleon Market. You can buy and sell items here. And there's Kangaskhan Storage. Items stored here will never be lost. If you have precious items that you can't afford to lose, store them here before you go on an adventure. And those are the basic places that exploration teams visit. And that should do it. You sure know a lot, yes sirree, and that's good to know. Alright then, come find me when you're all ready to go. I'll give you a helping hand with selecting the right outlaw for you. Thank you, Bidoff, you've been really nice. Golly, you're embarrassing me. Oh shucks. I'll be waiting at the guild's upper underground floor for you. Okay, let's go. I'd like to see what kind of items are available. Let's go to the Kecleon Market. Before we head back, a visit to the Kecleon Market is a must. And more importantly, I want to put my money in the bank. Sorry about this speeding up. Kecleon Market, let's talk to him and see what TMs are available, even though we definitely can't afford any. There's Blizzard, I'll cry. Sword Stance, okay, that's fine. Mr. Kecleon. Ah, little Marilyn Azuril. Welcome, my young friends. Hello, may I buy an apple? Oh, most certainly. Marilyn Azuril bought an apple at Kecleon Market. Thank you, Mr. Kecleon. No, thank you, my young friends. You are to be admired. You see, those delightful children are brothers. Lately, their poor mother has fallen sick, so those youngsters come and do the shopping for her. It's quite remarkable. Though very young, they've stepped up and taken charge. Mr. Kecleon. Oh, what's the hurry? What makes you return in such a rush? There was an extra apple. We didn't pay for this many. Oh yes, that, young friends, is a gift from me and my brother. Please share it among yourselves and do enjoy. Really? Yay, thank you, Mr. Kecleon and Mr. Kecleon. Oh, not to worry, my friends. Do take care on your way home. Youch. We're sorry to bother you. Thank you so much. Mary gave the apple back to Azuriel, but then suddenly... Huh? What was that? Dizzy? Or am I... Help! I'm not putting my all into that. I'm not a voice actor, as I said. What was that? I'm sure I heard a shout for help just now. Did that shout come from you? Is something the matter? Hey, Azuriel, what's going on? Hurry home. Yep, I'm coming. Wait up. Oh god, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry if any of you heard that. Jesus Christ. Are you alright? Let's ignore that. Yep. We're done with our shopping. Now we gotta look for an item we've lost. Let's get going. Yep, I'm coming. Ah, those little guys are cute. Huh? What's the matter, Mary? Huh? Did I hear a shout for help just then? No, I didn't hear anything like that. Hey, Kecleon brothers. Did you hear anything strange just a moment ago? No, nothing out of the ordinary. Sorry, one sec. I didn't hear anything odd either. Sounds like the Kecleon brothers didn't hear anything odd either. You must have imagined it, Mary. No, I'm positive that I didn't imagine it. I definitely heard it. That shout that I heard. I'm not doing that again. There's no mistaking it. That was Azuriel's scream. You daydreaming. Let's move it, Mary. Okay. Time to go talk to Biddulph. Oh, what's going on there? Yay! Thank you. Please, it's nothing. What's going on? Oh, hi. Some time ago, we lost an item that's pretty important to us. We've been looking all over, but we haven't found it yet. Then Mr. Drowsy came along, and he says he may have seen our lost item somewhere. He even offered to help us look for it. We're so happy about this. Yeah, that's great for you. Thank you, Mr. Drowsy. Oh, please. I'd have to have a cold heart to ignore kids in need. I can't turn a blind eye. Let us be on our way to begin our search. Yep. Yep. Oops. Excuse me. Ugh. What is this? That Drowsy sure is a nice Pokemon, isn't he? I'm impressed. With more and more bad Pokemon around, it's hard to do good deeds. It's happening again. Another dizzy spell. If you keep being difficult, it'll mean big trouble for you. Help! What was that? It would be nice if those little guys found their items soon. Huh? What's the matter, Mary? I nearly said Piplup for some reason. You're looking awfully grim. Hmm? You want to tell me something? I don't know why we moved in front of the bank for this. Like, did Duskull really need to hear all that? What? You had a dizzy spell? Then you saw Azurill being threatened by Drowsy? So you want to go rescue Azurill right away? It's an emergency. Well, what you described does sound like an emergency, but... Well, it's not like I don't trust you, Mary, but... I just can't believe it. After all, Drowsy seemed to be a sincerely nice Pokemon, didn't he? I watched the three of them go off earlier. They looked like they were having a good time, didn't they? You're probably just tired, Mary. Maybe that's why you just had that bad daydream. Was that it? Just a bad daydream? But come to think of it, that Drowsy didn't seem like a bad Pokemon. Anyway, we're only apprentices. We can't just go and do whatever we want. Sure, it's worrying, but we have to concentrate on our guild work for now. Let's get ourselves ready to explore. Then we should find Bidoof. Bidoof's supposed to be waiting for us on the guild's upper underground floor. Let's go, Mary. Okay, no money. Okay, time to talk to Bidoof. Huh? Are you folks all set and ready for some exploring? Oh yes, sorry. Reckon you all are ready. Then let's pick ourselves a lawbreaker for you to find. Well, you got your pick of this sorry bunch of characters. Let's see. Which shall we pick? Ahem, as your mentor, how about I do the choosing? Don't choose anyone too scary. Yes, sirree, I hear you. Let's see. Eeny, meeny. Stand clear, updating lists. Stand clear, updating lists. What's that? What's happening? Oh, the data's getting updated. It's being updated. Yikes, did you see that? The panel flipped over. What's going on here? The Outlaw Notice Board and the Job Bulletin Board are set up on revolving panels. While the panel is flipped over, a Pokemon named Dugtrio swaps out the old jobs with the new ones. Dugtrio? Updating data is Dugtrio's duty. He tunnels his way to our guild. Then he flips the panel and updates the data. This duty doesn't get noticed much, but it's very important. Yup. That's why Dugtrio takes great pride in the duty he does. Oh, is that so? Update complete, stand clear. Update complete, stand clear. Oh, looks like he's done. Yes, sirree, the data is updated. The list of outlaws has been refreshed, so let's pick one. Huh? What's ailing you? Why are you shivering all of a sudden? It's not cold here, after all. Look at this, Mary. At the top, on the left. It's Drowsy. He's a wanted criminal. We have to get moving. Azurill will be in danger. Now what's going on? Where are you all off to? Look, there's Meryl. Meryl, what's the matter? Where are Azurill and Drowsy? Yes, about them. After we all left, we went looking for our lost item together. But I wound up all alone, and when Mr. Drowsy went somewhere with Azurill. I called and called, but they didn't come back. I got scared. So which way did they go? That way. You think Drowsy and Azurill went in this direction? Yes. I know I started that one. Oh, Mary, the Drowsy and Azurill you saw in your dream. You were saying you saw them in a mountainous place, right? I get the feeling that they're up ahead here. Let's get going, Mary. Okay, time to save Azurill, and hopefully I'll have a water move by then, because I really thought Piplup would learn when it was level 6 or 7, so surely level 8, right? Hey. And Bubble has very long range, 10 squares in fact. But I don't want to use it too much, because I'll run out of PP. Oh, a seed. You can find Reviver seeds starting in this dungeon, I believe, so I will be picking up every seed I see from now on. Unless I go back to one of the other dungeons. What is that item? Yeah, it's fine. And Bubble also cuts corners, so I can attack enemies from this position now, because Pound wouldn't let me do that. Hey man. The money's not worth it. I mean, it kind of is. The experience is worth it as well. But whatever. There'll be more enemies to fight. Stick. I meant to say seed. May as well take him on. It's probably worth a lot of experience for this point in the game. More than a Starly at least. This says right there. I really wish Fanpy got, what do you call it? Ice Shard as its egg move. I think I may have overestimated myself. Fuck. I can't speak. This is what I'm talking about. I may have overestimated myself by going for 2 hours, by the way. I think I'll finish this, obviously, and then I might do, like, the next dungeon. But it is tiring speaking for this long, like, I don't know, if it was something like Skyrim where I don't have to talk as much because it's all voice acted, then it would be fine, but I probably could go for a couple hours at least. That does so much. What the fuck? Nice, Fampy's level 9. Looks like Fampy levels up a little bit quicker than I do. But that does mean that my next level up should be in a battle or two. Emphasis on the 2, I suppose. I know the stairs right there, but this is the last floor of the dungeon, and I would really prefer to have that level up than to not have it. Thank you. No new move, but we get some nice boosts to our stats. And now we're at the peak. Uh-oh, it's a dead end. Excuse me, Mr. Drowsy, where is my lost item? Could you show me where the item is now? Sorry, kiddo. Your lost item? It's not here, that's for sure. Huh? My big brother. My big brother's following us, right? He's coming soon? Nope, your big brother's not coming. I'll let you in on a little secret. This is all a trick. I deceived you. Huh? But let's not dwell on that. There's a little favor I need to ask. See that hole behind you? Well, there's a rumor that there's a trove of thief treasure inside there. But as you can see, I'm too big to squirm my way through that hole. And that's where you come in. Don't worry, just do as I say. Do that, then I'll help you get back out of there. But... go on, get going. Go into that hole, and don't forget to bring back the treasure. I want my big brother. Hey, stop that. Sheesh, I said it'll take you home when you're done. If you keep being difficult, it will mean big trouble for you. Help! Stop right there. We won't let you do that. Drowsy, you bully. How did you find this place? We're Team Bloopers, an exploration team. No criminal can escape us. An exploration team? You came to apprehend? Huh? Are you trembling? Aha, I've figured it out. You say you're on an exploration team, but you're total rookies. Ugh. Heh. That's right, I'm a wanted Pokemon with a bounty on my head. But can you two do the job? Can you confront this outlaw and bring him to justice? Ugh. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. We'd never lose to a bad guy like you. Ha ha ha. I've been chased by all sorts of exploration teams in my day, but never a sorrier looking bunch than you two. Ugh. This should be a laugh. Let's see if you can take me down. Show me what you got. Now, this is actually a slightly annoying battle because of how 4-1 works in this, yeah. It just gives him extra evasion, and it's really annoying, because he can also put you to sleep. That didn't do too much damage, though, at least. Oh, come on. Nice, we slowed him. That might hurt. Yeah. Okay, well that was, rough. Okay. Well, we'll try again, I guess. And rather than reporting it to the police or getting a better exploration team to take care of this, we're just gonna try again the next day, you know? It's been a while since I've lost at that fight, actually. Shouldn't be anything too good on the rewards for the jobs to be worth checking out, so I'll put my minuscule amount of money back in the bank and head back to Mount Bristle. I'll go through all 9 floors again, because that's what happens when you lose a mystery dungeon. See, the trick is to not lose. That's my strategy. Damn, that killed. Sleep Seed, that might be useful. Maybe that's where I went wrong. Maybe I should use items. Whoops. Very nice. XI Seed will be nice as well for the boss fight. Lots of enemies in this room, so that'll be some nice experience. And let's run away for you. But the way it works, we should, yeah. For some reason he lets us hit him, and I don't want to waste any PP on him when he's terrified from run away. So we'll just do that. And it's worth tracking him down just to make sure you get your PP's worth. You know what? It says right there, let me just... It's a little bit overkill, and I'd rather not use a bubble there, but it's fine. Nice big apple. Orbs, they're not really that useful in boss fights, so I won't bother picking them up, because the dungeon itself is pretty fine. You'll see, nice. Not that useful. I mean, It will be if Fampy goes to sleep, because if I go to sleep I can't do anything, but if Fampy goes to sleep I can at least heal Fampy / Lynn. Okay. Stairs. Oh, pickup activated. Been a while. Roll pull orb, not too bad. It'll be useful in later dungeons for when you know, there's warp traps and stuff which separate the team. Nice, Fampy's level 10. Let's see. Takedown. It's strong, but it deals recoil damage, so I don't want to do it, because if either of us dies, remember, it's game over. So I think I'd rather not have takedown, even if it is strong. Oops, definitely want the money. Fetch a berry. And now I'm level 10. No move. Lost seed. It does more damage to Drowsy than actual attacks, because it does a fixed amount of damage of 25. Anyway, these guys have spent overnight here in this standoff, I guess. Anyway, Drowsy. Not you again. Let go of Azurill, Drowsy. You foolish pests. Do I have to embarrass you again? You seem to hunger for punishment. Let me help you out. Come on, whenever you want. Like, I've not seen that line of dialogue. Like, it's not... I mean, I have, obviously. I've lost to Drowsy before, but, like, not in a long-ass time, man. First of all, let's do that. And we can do this. The Excise Seed sort of makes him a bit confused, I guess. And he wanders around and attacks randomly. I'm not saying that. I didn't have an emo phase and I'm not starting now. We came to rescue you. Are you alright? You're not hurt, are you? I'm okay. Great, what a relief. Your big brother is waiting. Let's go home. Okay. I am Magnazone, the primary officer in this region. Thanks to you, we have been able to arrest a wanted outlaw. We owe you great thanks for your cooperation. We will send the reward to your guild. Thank you again. Now come with us. Oh. Azura. Meryl. What? Meryl, it was so scary. You okay, Azurul? Are you hurt? He's fine. The little guy hasn't been harmed in any way. Really? That's a relief. Oh, Azurul. Azurul. I'm glad you kids are happy. You did this all for us, Lynn and Mary. We won't forget what you did for us. Thank you so much. Come on, Azurul, you too. Yup. Thank you very much. Thank you for rescuing me. Really, really, thank you. The Exploration Team Federation has sent a message. Mary's team was rewarded with an enlarged treasure bag. You can now carry more items than you could before. Wait, there's one more message. The special episode Bitter's Wish has been unlocked. Yeah. Basically, it's a prologue of Bidulf when he first joined the guild. I've gotten the bounty from Officer Magnazone for the captured outlaw. Well done, you two. Here's your share for the job. It's yours to keep. Mary's team received the 3,000 Poke bounty that was on the head of the captured outlaw. However, because 2,700 of that is the guild's share, that portion was withheld. As a result, Mary's team received only a remaining 300 gold, Poke. What? This is all we get? After all that hard work? But of course, it's all part of the training, and we expect just as much effort tomorrow. Hee hee. Ugh. I'd be happy if our share of the reward was just a little bigger. But that's alright. We managed to rescue Azuro. And it's all thanks to you, Mary. Because you had that dream, Mary. We learnt about Azuro's trouble in advance. It's true. I can't explain it, but that first shout I heard from Azuro, I'm not doing it again. And that dream I had. If you keep being difficult, it will mean big trouble for you. No, sure. It's not that big of a deal, I don't know. Both of these events, they took place in the future. Why was I able to see something like that? What was that dream about? Oh, my stomach growled. Ha ha ha, your stomach growled too, Mary. You must have worked up a big appetite. They were so focused on rescuing Azuro that I didn't notice at all. But now I'm even hungrier. Come on, let's go eat dinner, Mary. I may have overestimated my ability to do the next dungeon as well. I'm getting to a save point and I'm ending it there, I think. Wow, that lightning is intense. It looks like it's really stormy tonight. Hold on, you know the night before we met, Mary? It was storming that night. I found you out cold on the beach the day after that stormy night, Mary. Well, do you remember anything about being out cold on the beach? Can you remember anything at all? I wonder. There was a storm, but how did I end up unconscious there? Nope, can't remember a thing. I guess it won't be that easy. But that's alright, just try remembering a little at a time. We have to get up early again tomorrow. Let's get some sleep. Listen, Mary. I think this is the fucking one that I was talking about earlier, where the partner says the player's name so fucking many times. There's one, and there's two on this one I'm about to read as well. Are you still awake, Mary? I've been thinking it over since it happened. That strange dream you had, Mary. 3. Maybe it has to do with you personally, Mary. 4. Huh? That's just the feeling I get. I sure don't know any other Piplup who dreams about the future. I counted this one as well as a kid, or whenever I played, because I would always just put my name as whatever the Pokemon I was playing as. So it would be Piplup this whole time, and then Piplup here as well, and I would count that. But I can't really do that here. And I've never heard of a human suddenly turning into a Pokemon either. That's why I think those two events are connected. I can't help feeling that way. The key to unlocking my memory, was it in that dream? But even if that were true, how does it relate to anything else? I have no way of knowing what you were like as a human, Mary. 5. But I think you must have been a good person. After all, Mary. 6. It was your dream that helped us catch that bad Pokemon. Bad Pokemon, huh? Oh, that reminds me of what Chatot said, that the growing number of bad Pokemon is being caused by time going out of whack. You know, time's getting messed up bit by bit all over the world. No one seems to know why, but everyone believes that the time gears are somehow involved. Huh? Time gears? They say time gears are hidden in secret places around the world. Like in a forest. Or at a lake in an underground cavern. I've even heard that there is a hidden altar inside a volcano. At the center of such places is what's known as a time gear. Time gears serve a very important function. Each one protects time and keeps time flowing properly in its region. What happens if a region loses its time gear? I don't really know the answer to that question. But my guess is that if the time gear is removed from a region, the flow of time in that region will probably stop too. That's why everyone makes sure never to disturb the time gears. Everyone has long been certain that some kind of disaster would strike, so everyone stays away from the time gears and doesn't tamper with them. Even the most hardened criminal Pokemon know to avoid messing with them. My eyes deceive me? Could it be? Yes, it is. I finally found it, a time gear. But this is only the first of many. Okay, time to save. Thank you all for watching. I really enjoyed this, and I'm excited to do more, and I hope you guys are too. And I'll catch you next time.